Alrighty, here we are on the InfoWars. Youth gang terrorizes small German town. I'm pretty sure those aren't German youths, but anyway. Vigilante patrol group forms to protect children. Alright, well, let's get into her. The small German town of Harsfield is grappling with a severe breakdown of public order. Well, yeah, you brought in the third world, so public order's going out the window, as a youth gang's reign of terror has led to hospitalizations, extortion, and drug dealing. Let me guess, because they're youths, the police don't or can't arrest them, so nothing's happening? The situation has become so desperate that civilians are being forced to form a vigilante patrol group. Good. The police can't do anything about it, because like I said, they're youths, right? Or they're afraid to do anything about it for fear of being called racy, or the government's telling them not to do anything about it, which would be pretty shady. But said government is surprised that, oh, now vigilante groups are forming. Well, yeah, you created that situation. Cause and effect. Politicians, corporations tricked women into the workforce, birth rate drops. What do? They have to bring in migrants for replacement labor. Cause and effect. Videos of the gang in operation have shocked the town and led to national headlines in Germany. The suspects' faces are blurred, but one teen is severely beating his victim. Okay, so this is the youth gangs. This isn't the vigilante stuff. There are also apparently other videos the group has uploaded online, in what some believe is an effort to boast of their acts and intimidate others. Yeah, I could definitely believe that. Sooner or later, that intimidation might turn into fear, and people might start standing up to their fears. The gang has been active for at least 6 months, with incidences ranging from beatings, threats, to near-fatal attacks at train stations. These are not the acts of youthful exuberance, but of brutal violence. Yep. And what makes it worse? The government, the police, they're not doing enough to stop it. If you immediately cracked down on that as soon as it started, you could have nipped it in the butt. But they chose to be, what? Politically correct. Here's a little side article. 2 migrant teens living in Germany have been charged with murder more than 3 months after 30-year-old Martin K. was kicked to death in the street. The 18-year-old Tunisian national and 16-year-old Moroccan set upon their victim in the city of Panderboer. So I'm just going to say it. These 2 thugs should have never have been allowed in Germany. Because guess what? That 30-year-old would still be alive today. But for some reason, the government says, let's let in these people. I have my own reasons, but here's the standard saying, oh, we have to help them. If we let them in, we can help them get a better life. So there's a saying about that. Mercy to the cruel is cruelty to the innocent. They showed mercy to these thugs, and what happened? An innocent man lost his life. The police response has been criticized as dismissive, with authorities citing staffing shortages. Well, yeah, who would want to be a police officer? In my opinion, there's like 3 kinds. 1, you have people who are trying to do the job as best they can, but they get burned out because of all the political correctness. 2nd, you got people who are just doing the bare minimum, just trying to get to the end of their retirement. And 3, the corrupt ones. The corrupt ones, they seem to go very far. I wonder why. Now here's another little side article with a video. That was for Afghanistan. An Afghan migrant smashes a bottle over a young German teen's head, leaving him screaming in pain. Well, I'll pop in the video and take it from there.
Das ist ein Ding.
Aber muss schon gleich.
Das ist ein Ding.
Scheiße.
Sag mal leise.
Das ist ein Ding. Ich bin von Afghanistan.
Hey, Jungs, passt doch auf!
Das ist von Afghanistan.
Okay, so a few things. One, that ingrate says, "This is for Afghanistan." What did that guy ever do to Afghanistan? That guy to me looks like an average German. So, what did he do to Afghanistan? Now, being as this guy's from Afghanistan, I'm guessing he's referring to the West being in Afghanistan for 2 decades, 20 years. Okay, wouldn't that be the German government's fault? Because, see me, I'm a Canadian. Does the Canadian government represent me? Not really, which is why I don't vote. So this degenerate Afghan, he attacked somebody who didn't do anything to Afghanistan. That's pretty backwards in my opinion. Another example would be Osama bin Laden. If I remember correct, he did what he did because the US government was backing Israel, and in the process he murdered 4 or 5,000 people, if I remember correct. People who were just going about their day. Now, it has to be said, I don't really know the full context. Like, why were they just standing there like that? I don't know. And then the German guy turns his back and the Afghan guy clocks him. So, there might be more context that's not in this video. I don't know. But if I was in that situation, I would wait for the Afghan to walk away. I would never turn my back. Now, people might say, oh, well, that's racy and Islamophobia. No, at this point, it's just common sense. Because when I see videos like this, I'm like, that could be me. There's no reason why that can't be me. I don't want to be walking down the street, passing somebody, and then next thing I know, I'm on the ground and my head's in agony. So I would rather do the social distancing of 6 feet. Oh, well, that Afghan guy, he's only the minority. So, it makes no difference whether he's minority or majority. The result is the same. I'm injured. My safety comes before political correctness. Scratch that. Most of the time, I don't do political correctness, except when I'm posting online, because you kinda got to. Otherwise, you'll get banned or a strike. Well, anyway, that's it for my thoughts on this matter. Take care out there in Clown World.